All day long, in fact, for the last 4 weeks, we've been on Trump Tower watch. We'll do it again today. Our next guest is reportedly one of those running for the job of Secretary of State. He also has a bill in Congress to stop the Christian genocide in the Middle East. Look who's here. Congressman Dana Rohrabacher, Republican from California. Sir, I have to ask, are you going to be riding the golden elevator today, tomorrow, or sometime later this week, if at all? Are you?
Well, I'm in some discussions with some of the top people in the Trump campaign, but in terms of what those discussions are all about is confidential.
We understand that, sir. I've asked that question of about a half dozen other people who've ridden the golden elevators, and I've got the same response. So thank you very much for at least addressing the question, sir. We appreciate it. Now, the Christian genocide bill. I know you've got it in front of Congress. I want to know, with the new president in the Oval Office and a Republican Congress, do you think at long last we're going to get this through?
Well, we're going to solve this problem, or we're going to confront the challenge, I should say, of the Christian genocide going on in the Middle East. We're going to come at it both from the executive branch as well as the legislative branch. And we haven't had that so far. In the executive branch, as we know, we're bringing in hundreds of thousands of Muslims from the Middle East from that turmoil, but only a minuscule number are Christians. And we know as well that the radical Islamists have targeted the Christians for genocide. So it makes no sense of what our policy has been on the executive branch. I have no doubt that Mr. Trump is going to correct that ASAP. So in terms of on the legislative side, we're ready to act and to have a president who's leading us. And I think this will get done in the first 60 days of the next administration.
Sir, you are going to be called an Islamophobe if you single out a religion and say members of that religion can't come in, but members of this religion who are suffering genocide, they can come in. They're going to say you, sir, are an Islamophobe. How will you respond to that?
Well, they're already saying that, of course.
Sure.
But the fact is that when a group of people are targeted, like the Jews were targeted by the Nazis, you're not discriminating against all the other Christians that wanted to come here as Hitler was taking over Europe. You're not discriminating against them by saying, no, the Jews are the ones who are being targeted. They're the ones we should try to save immediately. And this idea that we can't criticize radical Islamic terrorism, can't call it that because that in some way relates to Islam. Well, I'm sorry, if there are Islamic murderers in the world, we have to try to take care of their victims, and we have a responsibility of pointing out to people who the criminals are in this type of murderous behavior.
Congressman Dana Rohrabacher, if you come to New York and ride the golden elevators, I hope you'll come on this program, sit right next to me here, and let's talk some more. Congressman, it was a pleasure having you on. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.